Welcome to Ban This, the show where I take a look at a film and make an argument as to why somebody would think it'd be a good idea to either outright ban or at least make some good choice cuts. Today, I've got David Cronenberg's Naked Lunch. You know what's so bad about this film? It's perverse sexuality. Now, there's a lot of homosexuality in this film, which will freak out a lot of people on the right because homosexuality. But on the left, it would also freak them out because the way it's presented could to them come across as being very homophobic. A lot of it's disgusting, it's gross, and it could, to the people who don't know what you're talking about would think that Cronenberg's just, making homosexuality out to be this disgusting, horrible thing. But if you look into it, and if you know about the author that this, William S. Burroughs, the author of this film, if you know anything about him, you know that he's not homophobic because that would make him a self-loathing homo. And that is why there's a lot of homosexuality present in the story. The book was written on drugs, mainly, I think, mostly kind of like heroin and whatnot. So that's part of why the film was so weird. Well, I hesitate to call this film an adaptation. It's something different. It's more of a companion piece to a degree. The drugs of choice are different from the book, and in here, the book, heroin, as I said. Here, in the film, it's this fictional insecticide that the character gets addicted on. And we follow him. He's writing these stories. And what he's writing is what essentially becomes Naked Lunch. So it's a companion piece, not an adaptation for the most part. And that's how I look at it. And I think it's brilliant. I really like the way Cronenberg decided to take it. Taking elements of Naked Lunch and some other works of Burroughs to make something to sit alongside Naked Lunch. Watching this guy create this, and the hallucinations turning into what would become the novel instead of being a straight up adaptation. Which, if this were to be a faithful adaptation, it would be the most disturbing, unsettling, least sexy porn ever committed to film. It'd be really interesting to see somebody try to do a full 100% faithful adaptation, including the fragmented, disjointed structure of it, because Burroughs, when he was writing the story, much like the character in here, if he'd finish a chapter, he would just send it in. It didn't matter which one it was, and it was just published the way that he had sent it. So things happen after other things, and things happen before other things, and you have to kind of remember what's going on, and you have to piece it together to try to make a cohesive narrative, which is very difficult to do. This isn't my favorite Cronenberg film. That is reserved for The Brood. That film is amazing, and it's, in my opinion, one of the most terrifying films I've seen. It's definitely the thing that really unsettled me the most, scared me the most consistently, especially the climax. Oh, what a great climax. So, yeah. Anyways, it can be kind of a hard film to watch with everything that goes on. It's Cronenberg and Burroughs, so you got this grotesque body horror and just in general grotesque weirdness combined to make a truly unique, strange, surreal, grotesque of a film. So if surreal grotesquity sounds like it might be might be good, and it's not like a society or anything which has a lot of comedic elements. This is a very serious, bleak film, but it is definitely a sight to see. Well, that's about it for this one. Check me out on Minds if you want to get a hold of me on social media. If you watch this on YouTube, I feel sorry for you. You should check it out on BitChute instead. And if you want to see a bunch of short reviews from myself and a bunch of other people, check out the Stardust app. And I will see all of you in the next one. Take care.